What's happening, guys? So, full time from last night's game. As you can see at the bottom right there. Chelsea 2, Arsenal 2.
Emotional damage.
Match reaction. Not good enough. But first of all, before I talk about the game, I just want to know, have you seen this man anywhere? Has anybody seen him? Because the search party is still going right now. Only if we can find him. You know what I mean? Let me just leave it there for a minute. Just so you guys can see what this person looks like. Has anybody seen him? No? Not been found? Okay. Nobody knows where he is. Shambles of a performance against a team I would put on the same level as your Fulhams, your Brentfords, your Sheffield Uniteds, maybe your Burnleys, your Wolverhamptons. Like, I looked at the Chelsea team and I didn't see them how I used to see Chelsea before.
Nope.
Back in the day, we used to view Chelsea how we view Man City. Chelsea are no longer that kind of club, but they turned up though, didn't they? They turned up. They made sure. Let's keep the pressure on. Let's make sure Saka can't breathe. Right. Let's close everything down, while simultaneously we turned up there as if we were going to Old Trafford. Damn! I mean, that was an Old Trafford kind of performance from Arsenal. Just go there and just choke. I mean, the first half, I'm thinking to myself, it's going to take another deflected goal, isn't it? Because I just can't see how we can break these men down. Now, Cole Palmer, some would argue we should have been sent off. I probably agree. But we can't just sit here bitching about referees' incompetence or VAR's incompetence and everything like that. You know what I mean? We've seen it plenty of times. A player that should be sent off ends up scoring a penalty for the club. It just happens. You know what I mean? We know what the deal is. We should know what the deal is. If anybody makes rough tackles on us, injures us, should be sent off, a red card offence or a second yellow offence, we know that it's going to take quite a little bit more before they turn around and go, nah, yeah, we'll send you off. It's just how it is. I mean, historically, Arsenal can't afford to play these teams at their own game because we get penalised for it. As soon as we try to do a two-bit of roughness, we get penalised. This is why we don't do it as much as we should, because we will get penalised. Yet they can do it to us, and we're supposed to just take it. It's just how it is, though. It's just how it is. But it's still up to the players to be good enough to see games out. We're playing against Chelsea. Like, pre-2003 Chelsea we're essentially playing against. And these man, I know it's away from home, but these man have been shocking.
Yep.
Found two bit of form now. I think Chelsea will push on. They'll start climbing up the table a bit now. But we're supposed to be chasing the league. You know what I mean? We beat Man City 2 weeks ago, and we still couldn't take that form into this game. Everyone who started were good enough, in my opinion. Well, I mean, you could say Rice because he actually put us back in the game, but I wasn't impressed. But then I was fuming throughout the game. It's like, how are we going goals down against these lot? I mean, now the handball. I mean, whether you think it's handball or whether it should have been given or not. I mean, yeah, what could Saliba do in that situation? But end of the day, if You know, Martinelli goes to header it in and it comes off the player's arm. We're screaming penalty all day. We're going to be screaming Stonewall penalty. So, you know, I ain't gonna bitch about that. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You know what I mean? David Raya. I mean, I did say he's going to get beaten by shots from outside the box, didn't I? Even though Mudrik's goal, he didn't mean it. You can see it on the replay. Mudrik's not that slick to have eyes on a player that he intends to cross to while intending on putting it in the back of the net. He don't have that kind of techers like that. That was an accident. He tried to just put a cross that's going to bend away from the keeper, but he just ended up falling in. I mean, yeah, you could tell by his celebration, like he didn't mean that. You know what I mean? He didn't mean that. If he'd have meant that, he'd have celebrated to the rascal. I'm telling you right now.
Yep.
You know what I mean? But I said David Raya would get beat by shots like that. You know what I mean? To be fair, if it was Ramsdale and goal, he'd get beat same way. But Chelsea could have gone 3-0 up because David Raya passed it straight to a Chelsea player. This is the kind of shit that got Ramsdale benched. This got Why is David? If you're replacing a player, and we have a rough idea as to why you're replacing that player, don't start them behaving like the player that got replaced.
Stop it. Get some help.
That's stupid. I mean, he thought, oh yeah, I'll just pass it out instead of just booting it out. Now, credit to him, he recovered. But we can't be doing that. The performance from last night is not sustainable throughout the season. Now, I've said, I don't care how entertaining the football is if we win, right? But this not only is not entertaining, but it's worrying. That's the difference. It's not boring football, it's worrying football. I don't want worrying football because it's only a matter of time. You know what I mean? When you beat Man City, you peak on the clubs, the level of the clubs that you beat in the season. So you look at everybody else now and you think, nah, I shouldn't lose too long, shouldn't drop points too long. It's just how it is. You know what I mean? Like, if this was Liverpool and we were 2-0 down at Anfield to crawl back 2-2, I'd be like, even though we was 2-0 up there last season. You know what I mean? Chelsea. Damn! Chelsea, though. Now, it took a mistake from Sanchez, their goalkeeper, for us to get back into the game. I mean, it'll take something. If not a deflected shot, a mistake, like a huge mistake. And Rice, good goal. I mean, first time hit in the back of the net. That's his second goal this season. Brought us back in the game. When that goal went in, I started to believe, yeah, we could get 2-2. You know what I mean? But I've seen this play out before where we're 2-0 down in the game, we'll pull one back, and then the team just goes on and scores another one to pull back further ahead. You know what I mean? So I was looking at also Chelsea's resilience in that game. But to be fair, the best players on the pitch were the subs.
Yep.
Tomiyasu showed exactly why he should replace Zinchenko, in my opinion. Zinchenko in the first half was focusing too much on trying to stop Mudryk. So much that he actually fouled Mudryk on the opposite side of the pitch where Zinchenko should not be. Leaving the left side, having Gabriel out on the left side. You know what I mean? Zinchenko was everywhere but left back. And he's talking about, I'll rip his balls off. Well, you're gonna have to try and rip him off the night because he ended up scoring an accidental screamer, my G. You know what I mean? Tomiyasu came on, and to be honest, that was a smart substitute by Arteta. But Jorginho starting this game, I mean, I know Partey's very injury prone, but I'd have took him off at halftime. Jorginho's just not it. He was even trending on Twitter to get him off the pitch. Arteta's going to die on that hill of I overplayed players I shouldn't have even started games with. I'm telling you right now. I mean, he's going to keep doing this. We had 2 transfer windows, the last 2 transfer windows, where you bought Chelsea reject.
What the fuck, y'all?
You know what I mean? Havertz and Jorginho have not improved Arsenal. So as I said, the best players were the subs, in my opinion.
Yep.
The subs did more. Jesus. I mean, Nketiah did better than Jesus in this game. And Nketiah played, what, 20 minutes, if that? Nketiah almost, at 2-2, he could have made it 3-2. He was closer than what Jesus was. Saka didn't have the best of games, but still, you could still squeeze some juice out of that fruit because he provided the crucial assist for super sub Trossard to equalise for 2-2. At 2-2, I thought we could nick this. We just need more possession. What benefited Chelsea was they were slouching on possession. They were actually all right at keeping it compared to some other teams we've been in this kind of situation against. But yeah, I think if that game went on for another 15 minutes, I think we could have nicked it 3-2. Havertz came on, and I didn't really have a problem with him coming on, to be fair. Just as long as you put him up top or something. Just have him up there so you can just get the ball to him or something. And I actually thought to myself, he might actually do it, you know. He might actually get us the winner against his old club, his old ground. You know what I mean? The thing is what Havertz as well, and this is why it's suicidal to have him as a left centre mid. He underpowers his passes. And this is not the game where I first noticed it. He's always been like this since he's been here. He underpowers his pass. I don't know if he's got a Lukaku touch or something. I don't know if he feels that he's going to ping it too far, but he from here to a few yards down there, he'll underpower a pass, which an opposition player could still reach. I think he needs to work on that, especially if you're going to be a left centre midfield. Now, Smithy G came on. Again, looks like he at least compared to some other players, he looks like we wanted to get stuck in and make something happen. You know what I mean? But as for the players that started, no one was good. I mean, Martinelli, he wasn't that great yesterday, in all fairness. Tried to make something happen, but it wasn't great. I think Trossard now is looking like an impact sub, because the best that we've seen of him, apart from that Champions League game against PSV, the best we've seen of him is when he's come off the bench. Because when he started games, he hasn't been playing that well. Against Man City, played crap. Against Fulham, played crap. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I'm looking at it and it's a good super sub to have at the same time. But 2-2 at Stamford Bridge with that performance, not good enough. Not good enough. But toxic, positive Arsenal fans will turn around and go, "Oh, we didn't lose though, man. Still winning. The Invincibles are still on." You know what I mean? They'll be talking like that. Not good enough. 2-2 Stamford Bridge. It's not good enough. That performance, not good enough. When are we actually going to play how we played last season? Where's that gone? Why are we looking like we don't know how to score? We don't know what we're doing when the ball gets into the final third. What's happened? Because the front three that everyone begged for, you know, the lethal front three, started this game. And when I saw that they were starting, I thought to myself, I did say 3-0, but, you know. Then we go 2-0 down. Odegaard was. It got to a point I literally forgot about the guy. That's how I think this is the worst I've seen of Odegaard. You know what I mean? I can't remember the last game because he ghosts a lot. I told you he's a Norwegian Ozil. He'll ghost in the big games. Right? I'll give him credit. Last season, turned up against Newcastle, Spurs away, Spurs away, and he did chip in a good GA, but like against Man City last season, he didn't turn up. You know what I mean? Against Man United away, he didn't turn up. I don't think he even provided goal. I think he did assist Martinelli's goal that should have stood, but other than that, you know what I mean? Liverpool as well last season, but this is the worst because I literally forgot he was on the pitch. I mean, literally forgot. It's like, oh shit, he's on. I shouldn't be forgetting about a player like Odegaard. You know what I mean? Because in recent times he's actually been good for us, but it's games like this where he just ghosts. So has anybody seen him? You need to send out a search party. You need to find him. It's important. Hopefully, we'll find him in time for when we play Sevilla away from home midweek. Anyways, guys, I'm done with this video. Like the video, share the video, comment, subscribe to the channel, follow the socials, links in the description below. And I'll see you guys for the match preview for the Sevilla game this week. I think it's Tuesday, I think. If not, then Wednesday. But I'll see you guys for that. Anyways, catch you in a bit.